global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Beautiful people, welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. While Nigerians are waiting for what the NWC will decide concerning the future of Wike and Fubara in PDP, it looks as if that Wike has moved on, because this time around again he has struck. The question now is, will PDP NWC stand true to their word and the constitution? Let's find out, diving again, what Wike is doing that is bringing unnecessary tension in the PDP's party. Before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to the news, the officials of the National Working Committee, NWC, of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, have uncovered yet what they describe as a deliberate plot by Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, to sabotage the party ahead of the Edo governorship election slated for September 21st, 2024. Now, the allegation suggests that Wike is actively working with Senator Adams Oshiomole and all Progressive Congress APC candidates, Senator Monday Okpebolo, to ensure a victory for the APC in the upcoming election. Now, according to a high-ranking source within the PDP, Wike's actions have raised serious concerns about his loyalty to the party, especially given his influential role within the opposition. Now, the NWC has it on good authority that Wike is allegedly channeling funds to the APC campaign through the Dan Okpa-led faction of the PDP in Edo State, a move that is being widely condemned as an act of betrayal. Now, one NWC member who preferred to remain anonymous stated, "We have substantial evidence that Wike is not only undermining the People's Democratic Party's effort in Edo State, but is also directly supporting the opposition. This is a clear case of anti-party activity and it cannot be overlooked. The party's disciplinary committee has already summoned Wike, and these allegations will certainly be addressed. The tension surrounding Wike's alleged actions has reached a boiling point within the PDP, with immense pressure mounting for his suspension." Party insiders argue that his continued presence in the PDP while allegedly working against its interests is untenable. There is a growing consensus within the NWC, that's National Working Committee, that Wike must face disciplinary action. His actions, if proven, are a direct threat to the unity and success of PDP, another chieftain remarked. Now, the situation is further complicated by Wike's long-standing feud with key figures within the PDP, particularly following his loss in the party's presidential primaries. Now, his appointment as FCT minister has also fueled speculations about his true political allegiances. Now, Wike's alleged collaboration with Oshiomole, a former governor of Edo State and a prominent APC figure, is particularly troubling for the PDP. Now, the NWC will not hesitate to take decisive action against anyone found to be working against the party, regardless of their position or influence. The integrity of PDP and its commitment to democracy must be upheld, the NWC source added. Now, the PDP's leadership is expected to make a formal statement in the coming days addressing the allegations and outlining the steps it will take to resolve the situation. These are the words of the PDP chieftain. My colleague is in the house. Now, the question now is Wike that influential that they will spare him, or is there truly no sacred cow? Because this is really out of it. We're still talking about what happened during the build-up of the election of the presidential primaries and all that, how eventually, openly declared his support and his lack of interest with Atiku, but support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Eventually, Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president, and now he's filled with Fubara, and the fact that he's also showing interest in APC in Rivers. That also said, with Emeka Beke being oyster out, Tony Okocha being in, a lot of anti-party politics really staring him in the face. Now, Edo, and with 21st just by the corner, and the likes of Obaseki really gearing towards bringing in his prodigy, what do you think will be the fate of Wike?
Well, for now, this is just an allegation. He has not talked about it. He has not made any statement about it. But then we have to also remember that though this is an allegation, we must not forget that Wike does not forget. You know, what Obaseki did to him. Like what did Fubara did, if not the fact that it has been blown beyond proportion. We know that Wike would have been quiet, and 2027 he will step his feet in Rivers State and ensure that Fubara is not being voted back. You know, that's one thing about him. We know how much he played, how much role he played during the Obaseki's return, as you know, because Obaseki left APC, he came to PDP. I could still remember that even this brother Tinubu, both of them wore the same lake of trouser, and he said they don't know be Lagos, and he said so many things about Adams Oshiomole, and even the APC national chairman lambasting him up and down, because I think Ganduje was the one they sent in to come and you know represent and also lead that group, him and Obuzodima. So we know what Wike did. Finally, Obaseki came in, but the way things went, it happened that Obaseki betrayed him, kind of the required support he needed from him during the presidential and all of that. He didn't get it handy. So those things are still clocking in his mind. Now you want to show godfatherism by bringing in someone to take over from you. You know, it can happen. Why? Because you fail me and I must show you the way to play politics. But I believe the support that whatever support he's going to give will not really be tenable, being that he's not in Edo. But however, it's important for us to know that most politicians, especially those who have national status, have supporters, you know, cut across. And being that they have supporters cut across, like now, if you go to Cross River State, go to Akwa Ibom State, go to Lagos State, go to even Abuja, you will see some people who are so much in love with Wike and everything he's doing. So if he steps into any politics, even in another part of Nigeria, there are a lot of people who loves him. So if he steps into any political arena, some people will, their political mentality will suddenly change and they are going after him. So I think that is the way what he wants to do. And apart from that, he's a strategist, political strategist. I give it to Wike. He's a political strategist. So if he steps into the case, you are going to see the invisible hand of a strong man. So I think that is why whatever he's doing now is highly welcomed by APC. But I think at the same time that PDP needs to wake up and let him know he cannot rough handle them the way. But it still boils down to the fact that who is going to call him to order? NWC, 12 members are fully in support of him. The other 3 cannot do anything. The national chairman is very instrumental to him being there and possibly has assured him that when the Congress will hold, I will ensure that you, Damagom, will be the elected national chairman of the PDP. So put all of that together, who then is going to stop him? So the BOT, as much as we know that they have strong caliber of former politicians or politicians and former politicians, but they are not strong enough. Now they talked about those who constitute the disciplinary committee, making mention of very strong names, former governors, former senators and all of that. But come on, let's tell ourselves the truth. Can this guy stand Wike as at now? Considering the fact that Wike is sitting at the right hand of Bola Tinubu to dispense power. So nobody can stand him. Tinubu here is a tough nut to crack. He may pretend not to know what is going on, but he knows everything and he wouldn't mind to upturn any party for Wike, considering what he knows Wike can do. This is one of his #1 attorney right now, whether we like it or yes. And Wike has already sworn that my allegiance is to Bola Tinubu and nobody. So Bola Tinubu will not want anything that will throw him off balance. If you get as you do, we will go to the court, just because if PDP decides to rally around the party and try to deliver it from the hands of Wike by excommunicating him, he will drag them to court. And as far as we are concerned, the court cannot do anything except in favor of Wike. So right now they are in the middle of something that they can't even deliver themselves from. It's quite serious, I must say, at this point.
Wow, that's well said. But then again, will Obaseki survive the duel of Adams Oshiomole. Let's not forget that he's still a showbaba or the comrade himself. With Phillip now out of his camp, now joining forces with Adams Oshiomole. Now the third person, the person of Wike. 3 musketeers against Obaseki. Let's see how this turns out. September 21st is just about the corner. Let's meet in our comments.
Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global